And then, just after the break, Lopez picked it up, played a great through ball through to Ronan Curtis. He had the shot, palmed back by Ederson, into the path of Diego Lopez. And the Spaniard made it Forest Green 1, City 0. Big opportunities to take the lead in the game. We squandered them both, but just before half-time, Mason Greenwood got through to make it 1-0. Could have shot himself, but very selflessly laid it across towards George Williams, who had the simple job of tapping it home. We were trying to find a way forward to grab our second goal, and we actually did get it. Mondal, a very good advantage played by the referee. He laid it across, and there was Mason Greenwood to find the finish. The keeper got a touch, but it wasn't enough. And at full time, Forest Green Rovers 2, Bristol City 0. El Neni, ball towards Mesut Ozil. Ozil's with the shots, and Ozil's found the bottom corner. I honestly didn't think that was going in. It's his weaker right foot. Mesut Ozil normally doesn't shoot from these positions. That's why I had no worries at all that that wasn't going in. You sense that we might get an opportunity, and this could well be at the start of the second half. It is! It's the substitute! It's the Forest Green hero! Diego Lopez strikes again! And our dream run will continue. Benucci! Mitov saves it! Forest Green are in the hat for the next round! I don't know how we're doing this, but the dream lives on! Mitchell towards Greenwood. Now to Lopez. Diop's missed the tackle. And if you let Lopez in like that, there's only one place it's going. And this has now allowed Lopez the chance to be able to do that. What is going on back there with West Ham United? Greenwood's in. 2-0 in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. Keeps him company but can't win the ball back. Rice towards Allah. Great turn. Sebastian Allah's got them a goal back. 15 to go. Lifeline West Ham United. And again, they look to attack down this left-hand side with Dan James this time. Now he gets the cross in again. And ahead of Mitov is Hakim Ziyech. And it's Manchester United who struck first. Laquera towards Winchester. We've got seconds left of the first half. Winchester to Mondal. And he's got past the challenge there. Mondal bearing down on goal. Williams for the tap in. Manchester United 1. Forest Green Rovers 1. Williams doesn't know what to do with himself. Sends it down the line. What a ball that is to Curtis. But there's nobody in the box. We need the support. Curtis, though, calmly does it. Now to the near post. Oh, Ronan Curtis has crept one in. Manchester United are behind. From Old Trafford, Manchester United 1. Forest Green Rovers 2. This is ridiculous. We've done nothing wrong. We've put no foot wrong. Rashford against Mitov. Saved by Mitov. Get in. That is justice. What a stop it is as well. Wonderson Mitov, thank you very much. It's just the right height for him as well. Marcus Rashford can't save Manchester United from the penalty spot. And will that knock the confidence out of their wind here? Confidence out of their wind. Wind out of their sails. I went for two different sayings in the same one. 25 minutes to go. And it's all on the line here. Corner ball. Ziyech sends it in. Rashford wins it. We might have just saved the penalty, but it's pointless because Rashford has done that. 1-1. 2-2 on aggregate. And without giving away the penalty, that corner would have never have come. Then again, penalty could have gone in. Here is George Williams. Look at the run from Lopez. Lopez is in. The man you want in this position. And that is exactly why. Because he can finish like that. Manchester United hearts are broken again. And it's Diego Lopez who's done it. Saka is able to keep hold of this. Lopez now will do exactly the same. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Forest Green Rovers are going to a Carabao Cup final. I cannot believe it. Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the Road to Glory career mode. As you saw with the build up there, today is the day of the Carabao Cup final against Everton. You'll see that coming up a bit later on. Before that though, I have to show you the highlights of the game against Shrewsbury, which came a day before the Cup final. So it will be a massively changed side for that one, and we'll take a look at those in just a moment. I even had to go out and buy a new fullback from the free agents. William Cabral is his name. He's a French right back. 4-star weak foot, but he's going to play left back for the game against Shrewsbury. So welcome to the club, William. Hopefully you enjoy your stay at Forest Green Rovers. 61 rated, 19 years of age. Quite surprised, actually, to see him still in the free agents. I would have thought by now a team would have picked him up, but nobody did, so he's our player now. But heading into the game against Shrewsbury anyway, we've got an update. There has been a patch to ultimate difficulty to make it a bit harder, and yeah, I certainly felt the difference in this game against Shrewsbury. And coming up in that CARABAO Cup final straight after this, I have to say, I was not happy with how this game went, to put it very, very bluntly. What I understand is that with the patch, I might mention this in the live bit later on, that all the players you play against with the new ultimate difficulty will all have effectively 99 stats. So if I'm wrong with that, I apologize, but that's what I've heard. And what that does is, in essence, make it incredibly tough for you to have to play against them, especially if you give them a single shot in and around your penalty area. It's probably going in the back of the net. And I didn't highlight it, or I didn't edit it, sorry, straight from kickoff, because this was literally the first chance that Shrewsbury created. No sliders for this game. I took all the sliders off, just playing pure ultimate difficulty, and we were 1-0 down after 3 minutes. So yeah, as soon as that goal went in, I was like, whoa, what is this? This feels incredibly tough all of a sudden. So I left it completely untouched on the sliders, all default at 50, and let's just say I got battered. 4-0 the game finished, but it could have been so much more. You can see, even here now, I'm trying to switch players to get close to them, and I just could not get anywhere near. They hit the post. We tried to go up the other end to create a chance ourselves, 20 minutes in, and eventually we lost the ball, which led to them winning it straight back and going up the other end to create the chance. I mean, at this point, I was thinking, let's get a goal. Let's get something back in the game. Nope. There's the pass off, and after some one-touch passing play, they go up the other end, create the chance. Love on the right-hand side. Nice bit of skill here as he beats us, sends the cross in. Grant at the back post wins the initial header back off the post, and he gets a second chance at it, and he fires home. Shrewsbury 2, Forest Green Rovers 0. So, yeah, got battered, and that didn't do me any confidence heading into that CARABAO Cup final. Although, what I will do is, I'll show you this as we go into that final. I will activate some sliders on the AI side to make it a little bit less difficult for us, because as you'll see at the end of this game, I did not have a single shot in the match. Forget about on target. I posted on target in the community section, then I realised I didn't even have a shot at all. 90 minutes of football, and we did not create a single chance. I know it was a weaker team and whatever because of the fact that we had that cup final coming up, but even so, not even one shot to work with. 3-0 at this point, half an hour to go. It's just one touch, watching them play like Barcelona. And as they open us up so easily again, they make it 4-0. And yeah, full time, that was the score. So scratching my head a little bit as to what on earth had happened. If you guys are playing out there with ultimate difficulty and are finding it tough, there is some videos on YouTube already for some slider settings that you can apply to your games in order to make them a bit more easier, a bit more, I guess, realistic, if you will, and anything else like that, do check them out on YouTube. I think Cutsy's got one up, so shout out to him. I don't actually use Cutsy's for the final, but I do believe he's got one. I think Chesnoy covered it as well, so if you're looking for those, check out those guys. I'm sure they've got slider settings, which will help you for ultimate difficulty. Moving on then into the CARABAO Cup final. Those are the match facts, as I stated. Oh, that's the first time I've been fully battered, I feel like, in a game of FIFA by the AI for quite some time. So that really was a bit of an eye-opening game for us. But nevertheless, sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy as we try to do the unthinkable and win the CARABAO Cup coming from League One. Let's see how it goes. So, as you just saw with that game, the new ultimate difficulty is pretty hard. We've got ourselves the cup final coming up now. It's the only game we've got live for you today, and I'm hoping that we just don't get a smashing defeat in this one, because that's the one thing I want to avoid. We got here, it was on the old ultimate difficulty with slider settings that we had activated and made for ourselves to make it harder. But from what I understand with the update, they basically have given all players on the opposition side 99 stats. So it doesn't matter who you're playing against, every player will have 99 stats, a bit like they do on Ultimate Team, Ultimate Difficulty. So that's, I believe, how they've done it. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. But what I've done in the process, based on that last game against Shrewsbury, admittedly, we didn't have our best team out, but I've gone ahead and activated some sliders to make it slightly easier or I guess nullify the AI a little bit more, because they just felt so quick and so good on the ball that I just couldn't get it back. So we'll take a look at those sliders and such. My team has already been selected for this cup final. The unfortunate part about it is that there is an injury to Jay Cook. So Wonderton Mitov. So Jay Cook steps in to play in goal. And that's the frustrating bit. We just have to deal with that. Mitov, I was looking back at the highlights that I showed you, the build-up to the final. He was great for us in saving penalties. So if he does go to pens, I'm hoping that he won't be a big miss. But of course, Lopez in there, Greenwood in there. Two players we're looking at. Saka as well could have an exceptional game. Curtis too. But without further ado, let's head off into the Carabao Cup final against Everton. So I'll show you very quickly all of the settings before we jump into the final itself. As you can see, I'm going to be playing 7 minutes a half for this one. In terms of this, we've got the CPU gameplay. So, I'm going to trial this. If it's too easy, I might switch it. If it's too hard, I could also play around with it then as well. So we've got 47 for sprint speed and acceleration. That's because, as I said, they just felt so quickly on the ball that I had players who aren't slow not being able to catch up with them even when they were running alongside without the football. Shot error up at 53. I don't want every shot to be a goal from Everton's side, and if they've got 99 finishing and everything, the likelihood is that will happen. Pass error at 52, again to try and nullify the 99. I was tempted to put these to 55, but I'm going to keep it at 52 and 53. It's like a 5-way swing between the sprint speed of 47 and 52, if that makes sense, and the shot error at 53, just to add a little bit more to that. Pass speed, shot speed, I'm keeping the same. Everything else will stay the same apart from first touch control error, which is going to 52. So that's an aim of hoping that they just don't play like Barca, because pretty much that's what Shrewsbury are doing. For us, everything will stay at 50, and that is how we're going to run it. So if it's too easy, like I said, I can change it. If it's too hard, I can also do the same. Without further ado then, it's time for the Carabao Cup final. Everton versus Forest Green Rovers at Wembley. Let's head off into game. It'd be interesting to see how many people have come from Nailsworth to support the lads at the final. If we can sell like quite a bit of the ground, then that would be sensational to see the support. So, Lopez, my man, looking at you. We need you to boss this game. Here is the run-in on how the two teams got here. Everton have beaten Stevenage. They've beaten Palace and Southampton on their run. We had a significantly harder run to this final, in fairness. But we're here now. We've got everything to play for. And we'll give it everything we have got to come out with the trophy at full time. Obviously, slider settings dependent. This could either be an incredibly tough afternoon, of which we're going to get smashed, or it might be a nice one. For Everton starting 11, Pickford starts in goal. Florenzi right back, Digne left back, Bamin and Stambouli at centre back, with Delph and De Vrij in midfield. Interesting, because I'm pretty sure Stambouli and Jabamin are both CDMs, so would you not put De Vrij at centre back? I don't know. But Richarlison on one wing. I didn't see who was on the other one. Sigurdsson and Moise Keane as well up front. It's Iwobi on the other wing. So there's some incredible Everton players there. Sigurdsson can hit them from distance. We need to watch out for that. Richarlison, quality player. Moise Keane inside that penalty area. Give him a shout. And I'm sure he'll score. For us, though, Jay Cook in goal. Tyler Mitchell, Rawson, McGinley and Mills at the back. McGinley preferred to Jose Antonio today. He could have easily started this one, but we've gone with a little bit more experience. Laquerda, Jones and Lopez. Looking at you, my man. Curtis, Greenwood, and of course Bukayo Saka as the front three. All rests on Diego Lopez this final for Forest Green. If he turns up, we turn up. Moise Keane will get the game underway as the referee checked his watch. And the Carabao Cup final is underway. It's League One, Forest Green Rovers. What a moment. And in fairness as well, looking around at that top side on the left-hand side of your screen, there is a few Forest Green shirts in the crowd, which makes me feel pretty proud about what we've achieved here. As already a misplaced pass by Everton given away. Greenwood can take this away. But is there a next ball on for? As you can see, there's not really a lot happening at the moment. Early days. Curtis into the feet of Jones. Jones looking for the run of Greenwood. Gave it away in the process. Calmly done by Everton as they play their way out as well. And Curtis Jones intercepts that. Brilliant work from him. And look at the start to this cup final we've made here. Curtis, left-hand side. Space to work with. Pulling it back towards Curtis Jones. What a start! The Liverpool man strikes against Everton. 4 minutes in. Forest Green first blood. What a start to this final. I can't believe it. I mean, looking at this. Everton here. What are they doing? Curtis Jones. I didn't even highlight him before kickoff, but I should have done. Excellent work by Greenwood to get out of the way of the shot. Get in, what a dream start, but now there's so long to go. What do we do? Do we sit behind the ball? Do we go for it? I don't know. As well, because when I looked at the game against Shrewsbury, he got battered in there. I know it was a weaker team, but I just was not even in the game. Oh, I did not expect this. What a start. Everton are going to come back all guns blazing here. They won't want to sit back in this one now. And it came largely from their error. They gave it away cheaply. I think it was it De Vrij trying to play his way out as here comes Richarlison. Mills just about holds him up and Greenwood says thank you for possession. Off towards Lopez. Look at that from Diego Lopez. That's how calm he is. Such an incredible player on the ball. Greenwood back heel. Lopez might be in, you know. Diego Lopez is in. No way. Are we going to make it too? Lopez! Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, he could have gone down as well. There was a sliding challenge in there in the box. Everton here are stunned with this start. And it's making me think, do we just take the sliders back off again? But then you can guarantee what will happen. I'll do that and we'll get just smashed. Fabian Delph now trying to get to Ron at the back line. Iwobi on the right foot. No shot. Excellent defended by Mitchell. Keane flicks it up. Volleys! Oh, how does that go in? It's sensational by Moise Keane. Everton 1, Forest Green 1. You've got to be joking. Imagine the scenes if Lopez had scored when he put that shot against the post. Moise Keane, man. That's just pure stupidity at this point. Jay Cook beaten. We needed Wulmonderson-Mitov today. He's going to be a big, big miss for us. I can't believe I'm saying that because a few games ago I was on about getting rid of him. But how has that gone in? And now momentum shift maybe will come into play. Iwobi's got past Mitchell there a little bit too easy. And now Iwobi looking for the cross into the box. Has he taken too much of a touch? I mean, Jay Cook there has to catch it. He's put us under pressure. Just catch that, mate. Don't punch it away. Thankfully, we have got away, though. Now, Ronan Curtis looking for a breakaway. It seems like that is going to be the game plan for us today. Try and catch them on the break. Curtis Jones. Saka gives him the run, but we're not going to use that. Now we go towards Lopez. Trying a little bit of trickery. Gets past one. Still got the ball here, Diego Lopez. And still, Diego Lopez! Yes! 2-1 Forest Green. That is much better from Lopez. This is what he does so well. Commits players to make the challenge. See you later. Doesn't mess up the finish this time. It was a similar finish to that he hit the post with earlier on. So maybe nerves could have played a part, but not with Lopez. Wow, 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 wow. We're in front again. What a final this has been so far. Both teams up for this game, and neither one really bettering the other at the moment in time. Oh, man, I literally think it's been 3 shots for us. We've scored 2, hit the post with the other one. They've had 1 and scored it. Clinical is the word today. 5 minutes until half-time, and it would be massive to get into the break at 2-1 in front. There's Iwobi trying to go around here. Gets the throw-in off of Mitchell. Moise Keane will take it. Not really sure about that. Goes to send it quickly to Delph. It's headed there by Mitchell. Now Jones. Now Lopez. Now Lacerda. Now to Greenwood. It's quick. It's fast. It's good. Curtis now, though, has to take the touch back because he can't get round there. Florenzi, Greenwood, if we make this 3, this is going to be unbelievable. Jones through. Oh, my goodness me. Lopez sends Jones through. Lopez sends Jones through. Curtis Jones. I take my hat off to him because he is having an incredible final. We're 3-1 up. We're 3-1 up. What do you say? I don't even know what is happening here. Curtis Jones has just sent Nailsworth into pandemonium. Everton are stunned. Do you know what? I remember Guruzetto was a hero last year for us. If we're looking at another player to rejoin us again next season, this man, right here, Curtis Jones, has scored twice in the CARABAO Cup final. We're going to go in at the break, if we can hold on to this, 2 goals in front. I have no words for this performance so far. Everton are being bettered so far in the game. Sigurdsson, Keane, trying to combine to get them through. Mills, no, I wanted to clear that and it didn't quite do it. Sigurdsson, no, takes too long. McGinley, excellent defending in the end to get us out of that difficult situation. Curtis Jones, that's a free kick, ref. We're not getting the rub of the green of the decisions here, let me say that. The referee has given us absolutely nothing so far in this first half. But at the break, we're in a position that I don't think anybody expected us to be in so far. 3-1. I think I'm going to play the rest of the second half, or at least the first bit of it, back to regular sliders for that one, just to see how difficult it is. That Shrewsbury game, we got battered. Oh, I don't know whether or not to go for this in the second half. I'll just sit back. The match facts right now tell you the story. 4 shots, 3 on target, less possession. 2-2 for Everton. It's been a very good first half of football for us. I'm going to make no changes to the team, but I am going to turn the sliders back to 50 for the AI side, or at least I'll change the sprint speed and the acceleration back. We'll leave those ones as they are for now. They shouldn't make that much of a difference to the game. But we'll see what the second half brings as we're back out and back underway. Here we go. 45 minutes away from a CARABAO Cup coming back to Nailsworth. I can't believe I'm saying those words. We're still in League One. The last team to reach this final, I think, was Bradford. And that was a 5-0 defeat on the final day, or on the day of the final. And if I remember rightly, they were in League 2 at that point. So, yeah, I know we're League 1, but it's still an incredible story. Jones towards Greenwood. If we get another one, that would be just unbelievable. Sigurdsson, right. Heads on, switch on, concentrate, defend. Don't allow them anything. Richarlison, Sigurdsson, across, Moise Keane. Jay Cook, what a big moment that is. Take it all back. Forget about Wanderson Mitov. It's all about Jay Cook. Never mind, we just run it straight back. All right, well, Keane, don't let him flick it up again. Excellent defending. That's what you love to see. There's already a definite improvement, though, since turning the acceleration back on to the AI. They're a lot quicker in terms of breaking away and a bit quicker as well at closing us down, too. Here is Mills. Now into the feet of Lacerda. Lacerda has the run here from Lopez. Diego Lopez waits for Greenwood. Instead, no. Greenwood didn't make the run down this right-hand side like I thought he was going to. Just in between the two defenders. So he went for Saka instead. Gave it away. Digne, excellent control from him. Now Iwobi. Now Delph. Back inside to Fabian Delph. Getting close to them is the problem here. Digne, don't let him get the cross in. Half an hour to play. Mitchell blocks the first pass. Now Keane again. Digne again. No, no, don't let him get the shot away. It's just, he's trying to get close to them. That's the problem. Ball over the top from Delph. Richarlison! Jeez. 3-2. 3-2. Is he onside as well? I thought he might have been a bit off here. Is he onside? Yeah, he's onside. Moise Keane was offside. There's no saving that, mate. There's no saving that. 3-2. Back to just the 1-goal advantage. Iwobi shot from distance, and Cook is able to turn it behind. The momentum shift, though, in this final is definitely there. First change, Curtis Jones. Sensational final from him. Goes off. We've got fresh legs in midfield to try and help us out a little bit more. Saka can only head that as far as Delph. I mean, you can see, as soon as I've turned those sliders back off, they're just so much more quick. Rawson blocks the shot, but we can't even react quick to get there. Sigurdsson is able to send the shot goalwards. Cook is saving things right now, but we are getting battered. We're getting peppered on our own goal here. And actually, I've just realised, does that mean they have 99 pace as well? Which could be a bit of a problem if that is the case, if they all have 99 pace too. Greenwood can't send Curtis away down the left-hand side like we were hoping to see. And now Andre Gomez off to Iwobi. Iwobi to Delph. Delph back to Iwobi. And this is a real problem now. Momentum is not with us. Mills can head that away. I really am struggling to keep them at bay in terms of their speed. Andre Gomez. Look at how quick he was on the ball. Adams has got fresh legs and I can't get near them. Richarlison in the box. McGinley is there. We're getting peppered. Saka now with a bit of space for us to breathe, really, as he does well here. Now Greenwood. Greenwood trying to find Saka again. Doesn't quite find the pass off towards him. Pickford has it. 19 minutes to play. Survival mode kicking in from Forest Green Rovers. Stambouli is in possession and now finds Digne. This is so hard. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I am struggling to defend here. Digne, I'm pretty much sat back and just allowing them to come forward and hoping that I'll win the ball back like that. Mitchell to Lopez. Lopez out wide towards Curtis. Does enough here to keep hold of the ball. There's a foul again, ref. He's got hold of Curtis, which has stopped him getting back to that ball. He's giving us absolutely nothing, this referee. What a joke. Ball through, Sandro's in, offside flag goes up. Sort it out, ref. You're giving us nothing. Florenzi's ball, Richarlison trying to send it in first time. Adams will block the cross, but it's a throw-in. 3 minutes, please hold on. Just don't give them any shout. Sandro, Richarlison, now trying to find the pass. He's megged Adams in the no. Oh, no. Nelson! Oh, man of the match here for Jay Cook so far in this second half. I have to give it his way. That's like his 6th or 7th save in a row. Deary me, deary me. A minute left, come on. Hold on, Winchester's on. Substitute, final substitute made. Jay Cook out with the punch. Adams trying to head it away. Only as far as Sigurdsson. Now Gomez. Nothing stupid, boys, please. Sigurdsson's shot is ballooned over the bar. Yes! 2 minutes left. I cannot tell you the difficulty of trying to stop Everton in this second half. They have thrown everything at us. And at the moment, we're going to take the longest time possible to take this goal kick here. There's absolutely no way that I am taking this. I'm going to let this clock run down a little bit. You can see as the time does tick away. I'm not even sure how long we have to actually take it. Mills on the ball, poor touch, but he's just about made it. Now Curtis, off to Winchester, get this ball in that corner. As far as oh, that's not the corner. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, that's it! Get in! We've done it! Forest Green Rovers, CARABAO Cup champions, Nailsworth into pandemonium. Would you believe it? Oh, what a result. What a game as well. We just have to enjoy this moment. I apologise to headphone users. But that was the hardest I have had to work in this series for a result. And you can see what it means to the players. League One have done it. We're in League One and we're champions. What a game. Talk about a smash and grab victory. Match facts, 10 shots, 9 on target for Everton, 54% of possession. We had 4 shots, 3 on target and 1 3-2. Oh, what even is that? I kind of feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, I don't care. I honestly do not care. Curtis Jones from Liverpool on loan, grabbed 2. Diego Lopez decided to pop up with a goal as well, doing what Lopez does best. When Richarlison scored at 60 minutes, we had half an hour to play. We got peppered. We got absolutely peppered in that second half. Curtis Jones has got man of the match, unsurprisingly. Lopez 9.2. Jay Cook deserves a shout out as well. 7.7 is not enough. He was sensational today. And 10 saves. Pickford didn't even make 1. I said about the fact we missed one of Samitov. Mate, I take it all back. Jay, I am so sorry. You were brilliant in that game. Oh, what a result that is. What a result that is. I genuinely can't believe we've actually done that. 3 shots on target and we scored 3. Clinical or what, my friends? And that's the reward we have. Carabao Cup winners. You know what? It doesn't give you a lot because it's the lowest of the two, of course, out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. But it's the first piece of silverware we've won in the series. Yes, we maybe didn't deserve it from the balance of play and the way the match went. But is any of us really that bothered? The smile on my face right now says it all. I honestly could not care less the fact that we were the worst team on the night or on the day. We're champions in League One of the Carabao Cup. And you know what? The season isn't even finished. We've still got 13 games to go. We still have to play another 13 league games as well. So we're still not even in the championship yet. Look at the table. A point ahead of Luton. 3 points ahead of Barnsley. After that 4-0 defeat to Shrewsbury. So we've still got so much to do. And we can't even enjoy this that much, really. But of course we can enjoy it for now. And with it being the only game of the episode, I can kind of go away now and just safely say I am happy with that. Youth Squad monthly report, fantastic, great. I'll have a look at that in a second. Rawson, I'm not even sure what you're talking about, mate. So I'll say anything to that. How much money does it give us? Probably not a lot, but I guess we'll see at the end of the season because Luton Town is the team we need to watch out for in the league, along with Barnsley and Wigan. But for now, forget about League One because you've done the job today. Sensational stuff. As I leave you for today then, that is going to be the end, guys. A massive thank you for watching. Meetop's out for 3 months, by the way, so that gives Jay Cook the opportunity to step in, and boy, was he good against Everton. Moving down the list, of course, if I will lose Curtis Jones, which he does go back to Liverpool, I think, in a year. Yeah, we've got him for the next season anyway in the Championship, so he'll still be here. And then after that, it might be a permanent deal to bring him back to the club because his heroics there cannot go unnoticed. Diego Lopez, £41 million is what he's worth now. What? That is mind-blowing. He's on £5,000 a week as well. He's got a year, 4 months left on his deal. We'll give him a new contract at the end of the season probably. Mason Greenwood sadly does go back to Manchester United in 4 months, but I might try getting him back. Again, we'll see how that one goes. As I said, if you enjoyed the episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. A massive thank you for watching. A huge thank you for all of the support on the channel as well. Moving forward, I will see you all again for the next episode in the series very soon when we try and secure Championship football for next season. What a day, what a result. Have a great day yourselves, guys, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Until next time, adios.